This is the first-generation Honda N-WGN. A clever, little Japanese car designed for 4 adults that has a lot to offer beyond reliability, and an extremely attractive second-hand price. The model we're looking at is the first generation of the Honda N-WGN, produced between 2013 and 2019. The car shown here is a 2016 model in the entry-level C trim. Still, it comes with everything you'd reasonably expect from a city car. Overview. From the outside, it presents a neat and contemporary appearance. The body is tall, yet it does not conform to the typical tall wagon design. In terms of height, the N-WGN occupies a position between a standard hatchback or compact saloon and a tall-roofed K car. As you may have noticed, the rear doors aren't exactly typical by K car standards. Here, they open conventionally, swinging outwards like on any regular car rather than sliding, which is far more common among these invariably practical Japanese minicars. Headlights in this basic model are simple halogen units, but in the higher trims and the N-WGN custom model, they gain a sharper, more attractive presence. The side profile is rather pleasing, with a distinctive floating roofline that sweeps gracefully towards the rear. Taillights are cleverly designed, almost as if the roofline sliced them into 2 pieces. Thanks to the crisp LED glow, they don't just catch the eye, they add a touch of modern flair that freshens the whole look. In terms of external dimensions, the N-WGN measures 339.5 centimeters in length, 147.5 centimeters in width, and stands 165.5 centimeters tall. The wheelbase is generous 252 centimeters. Wheels set back to the edges of the bodywork make the interior spacious, while also ensuring quite good driving comfort on uneven surfaces. Like every K-Class car, the N-WGN is available as front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, which is a massive advantage. The standard wheel size is 14 inches, while the turning radius is only 4.5 meters, making maneuvering brisk. Ride quality and safety features. This Honda model, one of 3 in the N lineup, was designed as a low-cost, basic car for everyday use. It's neither luxurious, nor aimed at families with small children, nor intended to double as a van. So, how does the first-generation N-WGN drive? Quite well. Japanese drivers praise the suspension, which handles bumps comfortably despite the small wheels. The engine, even in this non-turbo version, feels responsive and well matched to city driving. In terms of visibility, it is generally good. Rearward vision is somewhat restricted by the wide rear pillar, but this does not hinder easy maneuvering. Models above the C trim, unlike the one shown here, come standard with a reversing camera and infotainment system that includes navigation. Sound insulation is reasonable for its class. On the motorway, anything above 100 km/h brings noticeable cabin noise, which can become tiring over longer journeys. But in town, it's quiet enough. At a standstill, the engine is barely noticeable, with no unpleasant vibrations reaching the floor, seats, or steering wheel. In terms of safety, even the basic trim comes adequately equipped with 2 airbags, Vehicle Stability Assist, VSA, and Hill Start Assist, HSA. There is also a safety package available, either as standard or optional, depending on the trim. This includes the City Brake Active System, CBIS, that helps prevent or lower the impact of low-speed collisions with vehicles ahead at speeds up to about 30 km/h. The package furthermore adds side curtain airbags and airbags for the front seats. Interior and luggage capacity. The interior of the N-WGN is roomy, as in every K car, offering ample headroom despite not belonging to the tallest category. Getting in and out is comfy, with large, easy-to-grip door handles and wide opening doors at both front and rear, making everyday use easy. A low entry threshold adds to the convenience. Features such as central locking, power windows and mirrors, plus automatic air conditioning come as standard, even on the most basic trim. Japanese users often praise the comfort of the front seats, ranking them among the best and most spacious in the small city car category. The rear seats, designed for 2 adults, also offer generous space. Many users will be surprised by the enormous legroom that is available in K cars. A flat floor, adjustable seat back tilt, and handy storage compartments make traveling in the back quite pleasant. The situation is the same here as well. the floor stays almost flat. The parking brake is activated using a foot pedal. Swift to utilize and elegantly unobtrusive, leaving the space between the seats immaculate. As expected from Honda, the interior finish is of a high quality. Although the car was designed and built in a budget-conscious manner, no compromises have been made in terms of build quality. The body feels rigid, and all the interior components are tightly assembled. Nothing squeaks or rattles, even when driving over bumpy roads. The dashboard layout is simple and entirely focused on practicality. There are plenty of storage compartments, shelves, and spaces for everyday items. The instrument panel is minimalist, with only the necessary features to avoid distracting the driver from the road. Now let's move on to the boot. Access to the cargo area is good, the large tailgate lifts high, and the opening is wide and shaped well. At first glance, the boot does not appear to be spacious, but it is large enough for everyday shopping or even 2 suitcases. A compromise has been made. In this car, we have a lot of space for rear passengers, at the expense of luggage space. However, if you need to carry something large, that's not a problem. The seats fold easily and, in this arrangement, the N-WGN can easily compete with a large estate, or even a minivan. Price at BEFORWARD. Similar Honda N-WGN you can buy at BEFORWARD. The 2013-2019 model starts from around $1,200 US. Explore stock of over 2,400 Honda N-WGN vehicles at BEFORWARD.JP. The right one might be closer than you think. Check the link in the description below for current stock and pricing. Our inventory is updated daily. Engine options and efficiency. The version we've got here is powered by S07A engine. Highly advanced, naturally aspirated 3-cylinder, 658 cubic centimeters, offering a maximum power of 58 PS. The N-WGN weighs only 830 kilograms, which, in combination with 65 Newton-meters of torque and a step-less CVT transmission, makes driving in the city quite pleasant while maintaining low fuel consumption. The fuel tank has a capacity of 30 liters. Actual fuel consumption varies depending on driving style. In the city, it is typically around 15 kilometers per liter, 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers, for short distances. On longer runs, it is around 17 to 19 kilometers per liter, 5.2 to 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers. Outside the city up to 90 km per hour, you can easily achieve 22 to 25 km per liter, 4 to 4.5 liters per 100 km. Turning off the air conditioning will reduce fuel consumption by about half liters per 100 km. The car presented here is front-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive versions use slightly more fuel. If you prioritize enhanced agility over slightly higher fuel consumption, we advise considering the turbocharged engine option. Although it offers only 6 PS more, it provides over 40% more torque. If you're looking for quality car at great price, visit BEFORWARD.JP. We offer a vast selection of vehicles to suit every taste and budget. You can also send your inquiries to top@BEFORWARD.JP.